Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Joey Bart, couple of homers so far today. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. Here's Joey Bart now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bounce to the left side. To first, and that ends the inning. Now nothing your final in this one. For Chris. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Randy Arozarena hitless to this point in the game, so his 16-game hit streak could be in jeopardy. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Bo. Well, Luke, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Randy Arozarena. Couple of homers so far today. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. On the ground. Tosses across to first. They get the out on Arozarena. And we... And your final score, 5-2. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick, 1 for 2.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Chisholm sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They leave him loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And fouled off. Two outs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Base hit. One run is in. A second scores as well. It's 2 zip. double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down. Now it's the right. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Gio Langston getting ready to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Right side. Base hit. 1 run in already. He is safe. It's 4-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a simple ground ball the other way. Had eyes on it, man. Sometimes it's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just...
Now on the bump, J.P. France.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Bregman gathers and throws to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. 7th inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1.
Randy Arozarena.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Bregman settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. 6-5 the final here today. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Ball one there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10.
They get 1. Goes to second. Safe there.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasted on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. That sounds like your diet, Boo.
Rengifo batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away.
here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pick.
On the ground to third. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
So 2 down now, and here is Zach Neto. That's in there. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. So they get 3 and jump ahead late through 8. All set to start the 9th in this one. John Birdie at the plate. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And
Birdie runs. Line drive and a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. And now the tying run is into scoring position. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. That ties it up at 6.
well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Tied at 6. Brandon Bell, the next to hit. So now a pinch hitter, Evan Longoria.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Up the middle, Harris. Tosses to first, Longoria retired.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
That one hooked foul. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, Shanowell. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're all even now at 6. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Genesis Cabrera.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Got him swinging. Nolan Shanowell now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And another ball. Can't connect on the
batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Hicks in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings. We're back, and a new arm on the mound as we. Now a move being made at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Go ahead run on base. Here's Chris Bryant now. And a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. On the ground to short, Neto. They get the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. Jonathan India at the plate.
Second baseman, Jonathan India.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Bryant makes the turn at second. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's got a double. That's a gift from above. Hitless through the entire game. Gets the bet. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gio. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's no. Back here at Angel Stadium, on to the bottom of the 10th. And the batter now, Mike Trout. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Tied at 6. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels.
0-1.
It's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible.
Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
Out front and foul to the left side. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And we're in the last half of the 10th. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. Down the third baseman, John Birdie. Stevenson back to work. And a base hit on the line. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run's in. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher,
they hand the ball over to a new arm, Luis Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now a chance for Randy Arozarena. And it falls. They get the force for out number 1.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Arozarena on the move. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound. Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Perdomo whips it across. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
So now here's the DH, Luis Rengifo. Just missed.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Tying run at the plate. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now the count is even. There's a strike. Pomeranz is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
Austin Slater stands in. 0 for 3. A
Now
fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Austin
Swings and misses. Strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there.
The batter,
Hitter
number 7.
looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. And a 2-1 ball game now. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, the Giants lead it 2-1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gio Langston. And the pitch. Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hitting pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Tyler Freeman. First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. And now a wide throw to third.
The center fielder, number 5, John.
Back to the top of the lineup, John Birdie at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
1 ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Out to short, Crawford. In plenty of time to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. And a base hit on the line. In to score from third. It's 3-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
New arm for the Giants, Tristan Beck.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now the right fielder, Cedric Mullins. Line drive, base hit down the line. Arias ground second on his way to third. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball. Bit
of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Jonathan India at the plate. That one lifted to left. Slater makes the catch, and that is that. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. The Burritos on top 5-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Genesis Cabrera hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Wade stands in now and watches strike 1. A little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And there's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
This is definitely
out towards right center field. Dives, and it gets by. And that's a double.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Bailey, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much.
On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work the walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This could end it. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball.
John Shelby alongside
No
Chris
matter.
Singleton.
Number 6.
We'd like to welcome
Second
those
baseman.
just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Jonathan India riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that could end if he remains hitless right here. That's to third. Muncy on to first, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Now
It's a good
back.
spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
Hammer on the line, base hit. Fires to the plate. Save. Ball game. They walk it off. Now, Colson
batting,
Montgomery.
Shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Just missed. That pitch gets the corner, and now it's even 1-1. Righty delivers, and a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Left field.
He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Here comes the pitch. Ripped to short. Zips it across. They get the out on Arozarena. Close one here today, and your final 5. So 2 down, and now for the Jays, Rafael Lantigua, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that.
Now the number 2 hitter,
Now batting,
Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Belt is waved home. 1 run's in. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 3. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-2.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Adam Ottavino. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Here's Nolan Arenado. To third, Vientos. They put the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Mauricio swings through it for strike 1. Fought off foul.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5-3 final score in this one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. And that gets down into the gap. In comes the winning run, and they hook it off and win it 3-2.
Coming to the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. And now it's Brandon Lowe. 1 for 2. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Rays. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole, even though it's right there and looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 strikes.
The Rays down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this.
Go-ahead run on base, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
The second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
That one off the mark, 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. The 1-2. Just missed.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Good job to fight that one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kevin Kelly.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The pitch. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 3. Out to center. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Center fielder,
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to on to extra innings. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit, and he deals. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. So digging in, Jose Caballero. That's in there. It's 0-1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second here in the top half of the 10th. On the ground to the left. Fires to first on the
Dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. There's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more.
On the ground. He takes it on his own. Rays retired in order. No runs. And we're back. And now Cedric Mullins. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one pulled foul. Runner edges away at second. Little chopper rolls foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Towards first, Loud. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Gone back our way, and that's out of play. Winning run at third, one down. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Squeezes it, runner tags for third. Oh, great time, and they walk it off. Nothing the final. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying. The batter now, Masataka Yoshida. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting the ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. With the go-ahead run standing at second, you're the top of the ninth. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for this. So coming into the game now on defense, Harold Ramirez. He takes over as the new first baseman. There's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Armstrong back to work. Base hit right field. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you hit the line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Dunks one into left. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Now a screamer into the outfield. No one can get there. It falls in. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off and win it 3-2. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Here's Kike Hernandez. 1 for
The
2.
third baseman, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Here's a rocket out to left. And there are 2 down.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that's a base hit. Mullins headed home. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper. And here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Joel Pires.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late
30 runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Ball 1, no strikes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 3. That clips a corner. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout was not automatic.
Now, 2 gone.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And Milwaukee is... We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kevin Williams.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the...
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Hard hit, right side. Fires over to Hoskins, and they're down to their last out. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Fouled off. He was late. That one is absolutely belted. Yelich running hard. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Bryant makes the turn at second. And it's a 2-out triple to put the tying run on at third.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling. I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. In for a strike. 0-1 on Belt.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. You get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Williams is just one strike away. Rips one to right. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some great pitching. Next for the Brewers, Sal Fraley. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Jose Cisneros gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
Yelich in the box now, takes strike 1. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Tosses to first. They get the out, but the go-ahead run scores on the play. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And a foul ball. The pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging. That ends the inning. Left stranded, but they do push across one. Welcome back, and here comes the club. Gio Langston digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Gio Langston.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Kike Hernandez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Ground ball right side. One out in the bottom of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And fouled off. And the righty deals. On the ground right side. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, John Birdie. So up next, Gabriel Arias. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Runner goes again. Ground ball up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So now into the ball game on defense, John Birdie. And we're back. We're in extras here, and here is Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Makes the grab after a long run. One away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Mitchell in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Drew. Got to do what it takes.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded at scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Swings through that one for strike two. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Milwaukee. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. Williams back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
4-3 our final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Here's the catcher to hit, Gio Langston, 1 for 3. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Birdie runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Ripped into right center for a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score in time. It's 1-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Digging in, Blake curveball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The tag at third, and he's out. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. And now the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
And the 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Safe.
He's safe.
Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. But 1 run does score on the play. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Genesis Cabrera.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And a swing and a miss.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
High in the air, out to right. Mullins under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And a curve is down and in. 1 out, bases empty. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Ryan Bliss. Trying to move him over here. Bryant whips it to first on the run. And he beats the throw very close right there. First and second, no outs. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Batter now, Jorge Polanco. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's outside. And it's 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
With the tying run at third, go-ahead run at first. We're in the finale of this 4-game set. Bounce to the left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third into score, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
Picks himself up at RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it.
And it's through for a hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bell in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Rowley over at second. Rayleigh on at first with two down. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Good job of damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. High to the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Seattle leads this one 5-4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Andres Munoz.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
No left field.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Out to short. Bliss. Fires to first. They get the out of Arozarena. So they're down to their final out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
On 2 days rest. Here's Nico Horner
for the Cubs. The second baseman.
As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And there to Deeds, and it's 1-1. out front for strike two.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup.
Mm-hmm.